Oh, kunnen we maar iets voor. Ja.
Mikey, have you on the post then?
Right guys, listen in. Operation Stonewall. We're in Mbolo, in N'Djamena region, Chad. Let's go through the ground then. Forecast for this operation will be warm, muggy, highs of 29, lows of 12, possible tropical showers, possible thunderstorms. Okay then, there's a sat view of the village, of the town, let's say. Okay, move on to the TAC map. Complex of compounds surrounding looping road networks. Buildings and compounds are all numbered. Buildings and compounds are referred to as alphas, okay? Like we said to your TLs last night. We will carry out counter-terrorism operations in an effort to remove known terrorists and corrupt officials, as well as preempt possible attacks. Task Force 235, which is us, our FOB location is in the northeast, buildings 63, 64, A, B and C, and 65. Situation enemy then. Enemy forces. The KOA and so-called Azerian state continue to gather support across Africa and the Middle East and have increased organised attacks. Although conflicting in ideology, these organisations share dangerous aspirations for Chad and the rest of Africa. Azerian state want to drive home the gains they've been making and show they can strike wherever they choose. Most recent attacks, including those by the KOA, have ranged from kidnapping local government officials and members of the armed forces, attacking Western finance companies and charities, to conventional targets like KSOC and police barracks and checkpoints. Any questions on that? As listed there, we're looking between 50 to 100 fighters, mixed groups of Knights of Azir, Azerian State, and a remnant of DBR, okay? Our mission is to conduct counter-terrorism operations in an effort to remove key targeted individuals and preempt possible attacks by KOA and AS militants in the residential area of Mbolo. Our main efforts will be conducting CT operations, executing direct action on confirmed targets, removing corrupt government officials, assist in security operations, and disrupt insurgent activities. We're going straight into an operation here, guys. Your first tasking is to assist in the security of a human operation to conduct a census, okay? Your tasking will be to lead out first. We're going to be leapfrogging through checkpoints, through the spot codes, okay? So your objective is to move from the FOB out to yellow 6, okay? And set up a hard position there. Obviously we can't stop vehicles because you're only on foot. You can stop people coming in and out, all right? Nice 360 set up there. Don't go in buildings unless you're invited in. If you're invited in, it might be for a reason, so be warned of that, okay?
Just remember though, your priority is to get that spot code secured. It's not secured, nothing else moves, and the whole lot arrives to a halt, all right?
Okay, 5 minute standby then, guys. All right, make sure you've got all your kits on, ready to go. Before you deploy, we'll do a radio check and everything like that, all right?
By 2, yeah?
Sure, I'll swap to one more later. So what? Yeah.
your hands inside the vehicle, thank you.
Oh, we were completely innocent.
I am always
We were completely innocent.
Jim, message. Stay where you are, please, gents. Jim, message.
We've had a complaint of theft from the marketplace. I think we should maybe get
Please come out. Hands on top of the vehicle, stay where you are.
I have a license.
Sir,
I have a license.
hands up.
Why are you stopping me? I'm
On top of the
conducting my
vehicle,
business.
please.
I'm conducting my business.
Yes, I know. Please, hands on the vehicle, please cooperate.
I have customers
Stay where you
to
are.
serve.
hands on
Why are you
top.
stopping us?
Hands behind your head, sir.
They held the gun to me. They're in there. They ran away. They held the gun to me. And then this innocent man.
Outrageous. I'm reporting this.
They threatened you, didn't they?
Crime has been
Legitimate
committed,
business.
sir.
We don't know two ruffians.
Why aren't you arresting them?
What do they look like?
Ruffians. What do ruffians look like?
You're not doing anything.
I'm sure.
You're just talking.
Like a
You're
good driver, I was keeping my eyes on the road.
Ah, I got a good look. About you're Hispanic.
Yeah, Hispanic.
Hispanic.
Hispanic, not Hispanic. Hispanic.
Hispanic. Okay. So Hispanic, about your height, medium build.
They're shot. But they're doing nothing here.
Up against the wall! Up against the wall! Now! Turn around!
That's not him. That's not him.
Randomly arresting people.
That's not him. He went that way.
Well, can you blame us? There's so much mixed information.
He went that way. It's not him. He's innocent.
And there's only two now. He's innocent, and he was driving. He's seen that.
I had my eyes on the road.
So where'd they go?
He went that way.
That way.
That way.
So they went to this building here.
No, they ran up that way somewhere.
And left at the road.
I don't know. I was driving. They ran away. They held us at gunpoint, and then this poor man got in. I had to get him out of the dangerous situation. So, but it wasn't him. Not him.
He's innocent.
He's innocent. The one in the yellow shirt's innocent. He wasn't there.
Innocent. He didn't do
He's
it.
innocent. Let him go.
Tell me what my rights are.
Sir, please cooperate.
Well, no, you haven't read me any of my hand rights yet. You haven't told me any of my rights, have you?
He's not one of them.
He's talking with what you identified this suspect as one of the
He was not in my car.
What are you arresting me for? What are you arresting me for?
No, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right.
Why are you playing down?
Move along, Jed. Yeah, that's what I've always said. Innocence means nothing in this country. He's innocent. They've taken him.
You're lucky you're getting back into your vehicle, sir.
Next time you're picking up criminals, you'll be arrested.
How do I know someone's a criminal if they get in my taxi? I don't know a criminal.
You said they held you at gunpoint.
Yeah, but I can't exactly. I only know that once they get in the
criminal
taxi.
to me.
Yeah, but they put a gun to the back of my head. It wasn't him. He's innocent.
If they dragged him away, watches were falling off him. So long.
Watches keep
He
going.
had guns to my head. All I can say is he's an innocent man they've taken. He wasn't the one that stole from you.
But you did see him with a load of watches on his wrist.
I've seen someone. I don't know who
must
it
have been
was.
thinking, where do you get all the watches?
I've seen someone. I don't know who they were or what they were.
Yeah.
Someone in green with a green shirt.
Green shirt. Yeah.
Hopefully the police will have him.
Police have just arrested an innocent man.
For what? Really?
No one knows, but free the Chad one. That's our new slogan.
Free the Chad.
Excellent. I'm going to tell Case off. No. I want to speak to your commander. Well, I don't want to. I want to speak to your commander. There's been an injustice, and you guys need to deal with it. Yeah. Someone has been arrested for no reason down there. Yeah.
There's the guy
One of my
we saw,
innocent
but-
customers.
Yeah, we saw him running off from the police.
No,
jumping out of the
that
vehicle.
was a different man. They were different. He was wearing completely different clothes. Now the police have arrested someone, yeah? So I'm coming to the next level of authority. Yeah? If you don't deal with it, you're going to end up with an uprising. Yeah? Free the Chad one, you can hear them singing it.
Where are the police taking him anyway?
Well, obviously the police station, I think, but I need to speak to your commander. I want to speak to your commander. I want to know what's... Well, who's next in charge?
I am.
Right. Well, you need to send an envoy down there and ask the police what's going on. You're the military force in the area. Don't make me go to ISAF. Yeah? I've watched an innocent man be arrested for no reason. He needs to be
We were
held.
watching what was going on, and to be perfectly honest, he didn't look quite as innocent as you're making out. There was a lot of shouting, a lot of mistrust going on.
Yeah, I look like an 18-year-old cheerleader, but look, I'm not. So you need to... What you see with your eyes is different to the evidence at hand. There's one man being arrested. The police are being heavy-handed. They're trying to incite an uprising, and
Well,
you guys are going to take the brunt of it if it's not dealt with. I'm sorry, but...
Hey, do you want to go to the police station? Name again, sorry.
Daniel.
You send a patrol down to the police station and ask them what's going on with this man, because all that's happening is the locals are going to get high and nasty with you guys. Yeah,
We'll
and
go
then
and
it's...
ask him. We'll find out.
Right, well, I'll be back in an hour. I want to know what's going on, yeah? Because obviously
What was his
businessmen... Sorry?
What was his name?
I don't know his name. He was just an innocent man stood there. He was chased down.
How do you know he was innocent then?
Because they didn't tell him why I was arrested. They just grabbed him. They had him on the floor, didn't they? That's Al Dunk.
You said he's innocent?
They had their foot on his neck. It doesn't matter. Sorry? I'm Wigan Al Dunk. Look, it's on the Wigan branch, Al Dunk.
Yeah, but who are you?
I'm a taxi driver.
You're a local taxi driver.
I'm a businessman that's got concerns that the police are stopping, grabbing customers out of my van when I'm trying to make money.
You don't know the police could actually have intel on the guy, because you admitted you don't know the guy.
They don't even know why they arrested him.
How do you know that?
I was stood there when they were arresting him. They didn't even read him any Miranda rights.
You're just a taxi driver, aren't you?
Yeah, but
what you just said.
They were grabbing people out of taxi. You need to go and speak
We're
to
going
them.
to go and have a chat with them.
Yeah, because
I'm curious how you know he's
read
innocent.
chat
So sure.
one. Sorry?
I'm curious to know how you're so sure he's innocent when you don't know the guy's name.
Well, it doesn't matter. The judicial process will not be followed here, will it?
Just in the
He'll
police
end up in the
station.
back of
You might get-
a
you might not
building
even
with
get
a bullet
charged.
in his head. Mr. Cleric.
Yes.
I have a complaint.
Complaint? Have you
Police
got a
corruption.
Have you got a permit for that
I have.
taxi?
Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Have you got a driver license? I know it's not my job to enforce this, but
Follow me, please. Come over into the vehicle, please.
Oh, he's got a permit.
Right. Listen to me.
Oh, didn't you get? Oh, you didn't get me.
If you're found carrying suspects of robbery or any sort of unlawful behaviour, this will be revoked. Is that understood?
How do I know he's a suspect of robbery?
Well, that's down to your own character, sir. But if it happens
well, have you
again,
been putting?
No, this is what I want to
people
complain
been
to you
thieving?
about.
Because I heard that there was a robbery in the street and you were involved.
I had a gun to my head. Two ruffians got in the car.
was in the taxi.
But these lot have taken an innocent man and he's disappeared. No one knows where he is now.
he's walking down the road, a free man. We've had it.
Why would you have somebody who's thieving from your van though?
I have to pick any customers up. I'm a businessman. I've got to make money.
Good. Thank you very much for cooperating and stopping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I might need to have a word with you actually about something.
Well, we're late for a meeting at the moment.
I need to have a word with someone at some point.
Well,
Okay.
What?
William.
Obviously, it's rather sensitive, so we need to meet somewhere at some point.
You come to the police station.
Oh no, it's a bit obvious, isn't it?
Well, you've got
Well,
nothing to hide, have you?
But obviously it's going to have an impact upon my business. So if I'm going to be,
Why would it be? If you're cooperating with the police, surely you get people who feel a lot safer with a taxi driver who cooperates with the police.
yeah, but not everyone in this city wants to cooperate with the police, and I could make myself a target, couldn't I?
Oh, right, well.
So I need to have a discussion. It might be worth you sending an envoy,
We need to go.
or one of your envoys hiring a taxi.
We need to go. Thank you very much for
Fine. Don't know what a taxi, by the way. Cheap rates. I'm trying to run a business here, and no one's defending the innocent businessman. You've seen it yourself. Yeah. I was pulled over. I had an innocent passenger thrown on the floor, jackboots on the back of his head.
So, what do you want to see happen?
I want to see legitimate government in this place. I don't want men running about. We've got ISAF down. I can't go in part of our city to drive my taxi near ISAF, but I'll get shot at.
So, you want ISAF out?
I
We
want
don't need
KSOC
ISAF. KSOC.
I want KSOC, ISAF, and I want the police replacing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we
with
need
legitimate authority.
we need a stronger government.
Yeah.
We need someone who's going to take charge. I mean, the glory years. I mean, 3-4 years ago, things were fairly stable.
Yeah, but look at them now. So, unless someone can come up with a better idea, it's just going to be the same thing. constantly.
Well, if I come and have a chat with you later on, maybe.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah, it's no problem. Hire the taxi, come and have a chat
Yeah.
with the taxi.
Whereabouts going to be the best place to find you? Because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Just ask for Duncan Commons.
Yeah, lovely.
Dunk's taxi. We'll come pick you up wherever you want.
Fantastic. I will give you a call later because at the end of the day, we need a strong government in place that we can then be self-sufficient again. The simple fact of the matter is, for the last 2 years, since the Prime Minister's election.
Oh, he's useless, that Prime Minister. Absolutely useless.
Well, he's declared himself president, and he's no president. He was elected as the Prime Minister.
We've got 3 armed factions here. We've got the police, we've got ISAF, we've got KSOG.
And
look, it's still
there's
chaos.
no power with the people.
No, yeah.
Right, well, we will have to sit down, talk about this, and we'll see if we can find some kind of mutually agreeable option.
We do have to. And if it does come to arms, if someone can supply arms, then I'm sure we can find people who...
Well, without tipping tipping my hand too much, obviously, as having ties with certain parties.
Well, come and talk to us in the van later, I think, because obviously there's lots of ears here, and we don't know who we can trust. Pick someone up. I've got some hot info that I need to give them quickly.
All my officers are on the ground at the moment, nobody's available.
I need to speak to someone urgently. You're going to have to whack it. I've got information that solves a crime.
If it's that urgent, you'll go to the station and you'll knock on the door.
People are watching me, I can't.
You've got something to hide then, haven't you?
I've got nothing to hide.
Well,
I'm trying to give you information.
Stop at the station then.
If I give you verified information now, yeah? Do I wear and trust with you now? Building 32 upstairs, stolen watches. Yeah, there's a guy in the main square, green shirt and a beard. Said the watches were in. Yeah. I'm trying to help another businessman. I've legitimate business here. I've legitimate business. And these people are trolling all over my porn collection.
Oh, tell him.
Well, I'm trying to help you lot. And these lot are causing trouble. They're in our houses, they're not even asking.
Did they damage anything?
I don't know. I can't go in my own house. I was told to move along.
Right, okay.
Yeah? Use the legitimate law. Get them out of our houses.
You know that they're here looking terrorists.
I couldn't care less. Do I look like a terrorist?
Not looking
I'm driving a taxi.
They're going to torture you if you're going to calm down, yeah?
No, I'm sorry, but they're in my house. Look at them. My house is at the end of the street. I can't drive up there now. If I drive up there, they'll threaten. I'll shoot you.
Do they look threatening?
Yes.
Do they?
Yes. They're all wearing helmets, communication. Look at this one. Not threatening. Look, he's got pistols, he's got a gun, he's got a backpack full of bombs.
Are actually in a more threatening behaviour than that gentleman is.
His gun's pointing at my feet then.
If you make
innocent.
erratic behaviour, he's going to entice.
What?
Drawing attention to yourself.
The defence, they shouldn't be here.
Sir,
they're not even from here.
In a moment, just calm down. Right. The only issues we've
He's
had.
got a bomb.
Listen,
He's got a bomb in his belt.
The only issues we've had this morning, right, and the only problems we've had are coming from yourself.
The difference between turning up and revealing information and turning up and being seen as a hostile threat, antagonising.
I'm hostile. You're the one with your hand on the gun.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Check what you're doing and we'll help you.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Come medicate. Switch out. Leave the light there. Moving back to the other guy.
Move. Hey, turn this move. Alex, you're on point.
Where are we going?
Things in top floor.
We're on the balcony.
So yeah, I get tooled up. Right guys, I'll keep eyes on these two. Watch the windows.
So, in your hands, get on your knees.
Okay, Guy, this is what's going to happen. We don't want the ISAT forces in our country. Do you understand?
I understand.
We will leave you, but I want you to spread that message. We don't want ISAT in our country. If they stay, there will be consequences. Do you understand? Say what I just told you.
You do not want ISAT in your country. If they stay, there will be consequences. We'll be dead.
Robbins, go.
Top of Della.
Yeah.
Come on.
Can we go or?
Wacht even, ja, wacht even.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you here.
1 minute.
For 1 minute. After 1 minute, you're free to go and send the message to ISAT.
That's it.
Take a different route. This is an excluded area.
I've got the one in the Tansu shirt.
You got that? 2 civvies with the cleric.
Oh, mate.
Go on, Tango.
Be a very dramatic start.
Stay back! Find a different route.
So, we got shots fired at 56.
Yeah.
We got IED and possible shots fired at 54.
Yeah.
We got armed guys at 42.
Yeah.
Armed guys that went from 45 Alpha up here around the time of the kidnapping was allegedly he was
here
going
as well.
into 13. 54, yeah.
Yeah.
We had
Also-
an IED at the rear of that.
Also here as well, we've had shots fired from there as well.
Right.
We get no support. KSOC's not spoke to us apart from finding where Pascal is. They've offered no support. We're on our own. There's 13 of us.
Right. Well, we're coming now, and we'll do a clear of that area. I've just got to get them all back in.
Where do we stand about the power of this country?
Well, this is what we're all trying to find out. Kamal Mohammed is the elected government. We can't just carry on.
There is no government, it's falling apart.
Yeah, no, we agree.
We're trying to keep the peace in a country where
but
it's
at the
falling
moment,
apart.
there is still an elected official present, and that's Pascal. If you're telling me he's fucking not interested, then we need to start looking at other options. But as far as we were aware, he was the option.
What are the other options?
Well, that's what we'll have to work out.
Is a coup an option?
It's been discussed. We don't have anyone to put in place.
Yeah, we do.
Yes. Okay, so we have an option. But I can't make that decision straight away now. I need to make some calls first.
I appreciate that, but we've got a country that's going to implode within a matter of months. You know, we've got families, we've just been supported off one of the families that we've had problems with for ages, and they've come and pulled us out of this shit. But the House of Dave come in and pull us out and offer us a safe haven if we're in trouble, and backup physically if we need it. And we've had problems with
and how long ago did the House of Dave come and see you and offer you this help? Was it before or after their casino just got smashed and robbed?
About 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, probably just after. So expect a debt if you're taking help from them. That's what...
I know that's where they operate, but at the minute, who else have we got? I know we've got you guys, but KSOC can't tell you where.
To be fair, I think KSOC have been having trouble on the west side. So let's get him in, let's have a chat with him now and see what his plan is, and inform him that the president's missing. He's not just not talking to anyone, he's fucking gone. His compound, he's not in it.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is he? He's not in Ati, he's not here. So where is he? In this situation, we have to have a fallback. That fallback is the fucking Prime Minister. He's the deputy. We need to talk to him and see what the situation is, suss him out. If he's not on board, then we'll go with the third option.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mr. Prime Minister, as far as the FCC stands, we're now in a void.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Well,
and neither of you hold positions of government anymore?
Well, no. As far as we're concerned, no. At the moment, we haven't. Our elected leaders are, they've lost the plot and gone.
And so do you still align yourself with the FCC?
If it was a duly elected representative body from the people, then yes, I would. If not, then no.
Yourself? So you're no longer aligning with KGB?
Option one is that as we have no mandate to do this, but option one is that we're the people here. We declare that government null and void and try to get some kind of legal representative that's recognised internationally to represent Chad and to run Chad, ourselves and the people who we have here on the ground. But like I said, we've got no mandate to do that. We've got no mandate from people to do that.
Do you have any candidates?
Well, I don't know really.
There's an interesting kind of situation because when the elections were held 2 years ago, I was standing for election and was suckered in by Mohammed Khamad's schemes at the time, and rather than having my family vote for me, we decided to throw in our lot with the Free Chad Council, so we would avoid having a hung parliament and try and bring stability. Obviously that failed. So the situation as I see it is obviously previously there could have been a very large power struggle between myself and the FCC. The way I look at it is I want to unify the families, and if it was required for the country, I would stand and
do you think that the stability of the country at the moment is in a position where you could have an election that would end without too much bloodshed?
I would like to say yes, but
Nowhere
I don't
near.
necessarily think that's the case.
I think I have to agree with the police.
Yeah.
I think
Nowhere
I'd
near.
love to be able to say yes.
An
but
election
it's
is
not
just
the
taking
case.
probably 4 or 5 powerful people in Chad and putting them on a pedestal for terrorist acts to take place.
I believe what we need to do for a solution, we need to find an interim government, which has happened here before. When Tukani was killed, Victor Aluma stood in as the interim leader. He was then duly voted. He was then duly voted in as a legitimate fucking government. Then things went a little bit weird, and he declared himself emperor. We can't afford to have a situation like that again. It just completely destabilises everything. But I think what we need to do is we need to look at an interim government and set an election for a year. These aren't my decisions. I'm just a soldier, so I can't make policy. But that would be my recommendation to my superiors, that we need to find someone to run the country in the meantime until we can get an election. Now, I'm not saying that interim government would then step aside. It may be that they become the full-time government. Do we think that by putting an interim in, we're just creating another monster? Or do we think we can hold power until we can have a freely elected government and give it another chance? It's all about democracy, isn't it?
There's two concerns I have. I mean, I think I would wholeheartedly support that personally, but there's two thorns in the side of that. One is the perception of because what I've done since I've come back is I've just talked with people around. That's what we've been doing. We've just been talking,
so much time
talking with all the civilian population, talking with the families, and there's two issues they have. One is that the perception is that the police are puppets of ISAF. That's their perceptions. Whether that's true or not, that's their perceptions. That's their feeling. And the other thing is KSOC, which I think the police issue is solvable. KSOC issue, that's a hard nut to crack.
Just like you see, KSOC is going to get attacked in 10 minutes, mate. One massive attack. Right.
It's not us.
Okay. Tell Mike
How much sway do you guys have out on the streets? How much sway do you have with the families out on the streets?
Well, we haven't really.
The problem we've got here, you saw that intel then. Yeah. We are 10 minutes away from a potential attack on the KSOC compound. Okay?
Well, that's the people revolting against the people they don't trust.
That's the people revolting against the people they don't trust. Yeah. But you have two factions in this room, the police and us. Are we to sit aside and let that happen to people who, in our opinion, or certainly in my opinion, have been nothing but loyal defenders of this country? Now, if we go to help them, that melting pot is going to overflow, isn't it?
It's just going to exacerbate the situation.
But we can't just leave them to be executed, can we? Because that's what will happen. I ask you now, with police backup, if the police will assist, to go to the KSOC compound and try and defuse that situation.
Yes! Keep going, guys! Keep going!
Take him out of the way, take him out of the way! Go on, lads, get in there, get in there, get in there! Come on, come on, lads, come on! He's a medic for you guys.
Back in!
Right, get in the face arena. Don, what do you want, mate?
As soon as we clean this building, let's pull everyone out.
All right.
Top up there.
No, hands get up there. Hands get up. Hands get up there. You get up there. Hold it.
Should be allowed there.
Fast as you can out. Fast as you can, guys. Go on, guys, move out.
As you can.
Come on, lad, back to base, yeah?
Come on.
Yes, send message, Dave.
I need to go behind this wall. Hey, give me some cover. I need to go behind this car.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Go, go.
Terug achter! Medicman! Ja, weet je, want ze schieten onder de bus door en zo.
Right, stand by. Someone just dumped what looks like a body. Give that door some space. Stand what looks like a body dumped to the front gate.
You got him!
Okay guys, this is how it's going down. We're putting in a strike op on Alpha 5-8. Okay. The primary assault team will be coming in on the snatches, and the secondary assault team will be on foot, and the cordon will also be on foot. Okay, so 5-3 and 5-4 on the north side of the Alpha. Okay?
Yeah.
Form up what we call a lazy L, which means you form an L round the back, probably round the back of 21. Okay? We don't know if 21's hostile or not, so if you take fire from there, you're going to have to deal with it. Okay? But you had enough guys on that end of the cordon to deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay? 5-5 and 6-1 will be on the south side of the cordon, which will be a lazy L from here across the road up to the hangar. 5-6, yeah, you will wait on the back of 57C, just here. When the snatches pull up and everyone starts going, one team goes in and then you follow them in. Look at that. However, just to complicate matters, there might be a bounce on, which means moving on to another building. In this case, which is 27, which is a suspected bomb factory.
In the north end of 27
Yeah.
is a suspected bomb
These
factory.
are rows of shops, and the northernmost one, we're not sure what floor, it's a suspected bomb factory, okay? We might do a bounce onto it, we might not, okay? We don't know at this time. We're going to confirm why you guys are out on the ground doing this.
Part of it will be down to intel from you guys on the ground
Yeah.
as to enemy activity in that area. If it looks clear and we can get you from that building at 5-8 to the building at 2-7, we'll do it.
Before anyone gets up to the
And there's too many of us. You bug out.
Listen, I need you to tell me you're ready. That's taking a knee as we discussed this morning. All right? Make sure you've got everybody with you.
Who's your dead here? Huh? Medic! Go get it.
Medic's upstairs! He's just dead. I want to get up to the grenade. He's dead.
Left side!
Okay, we're trying to find Steve. Anyone know who he is? Oh, fuck that! It's too fucking hot.
You haven't got a gun?
Get in the fucking vehicle. Get in the fucking vehicle. Go, 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 go. Fucking face. Stick over his face, Dom. Go, go. Where are you?
They put me on my knees, they had a bright light in my face, there were some fucking guys wearing some sea lion, seal masks, it was a bit fucking weird, and yeah, I didn't turn it.
Police never recovered any evidence. What you stole in the watchmaker?
I didn't steal anything from the watchmaker.
You've seen stealing stuff from the watchmaker, that's why you're arrested.
Sure. They obviously got some bad information.
What happened at the police station? Other than a little bit of questions, was past that we don't know what was said to you. What did they ask you to do?
They asked me if I would do stuff for them and never get harassed again, and I just stayed absolutely quiet. I didn't answer.
What sort of stuff were they asking you to do?
They didn't specify it.
Specify to the people?
They may well have done, but they didn't to me.
You know where the watches are that you stole?
Yeah. I know where the watches are, but I didn't steal them.
Where you put them? Because if they knew from where they were, you stole them.
They're in a building.
Which building?
A building.
Which building?
Building 29.
Where is it?
On the first floor.
Whereabouts on the first floor?
There's a pile of gear. You can see that.
You to begin with pile of gear?
There's a bag. They're in there.
Just one pile of gear?
Yeah.
Spread out. Keep going, keep clean. Push through on that left. Go. Go left, man. Go into that.
Yeah.
Big station's here. Go around.
Nice.
RTB, be advised we are taking heavy fire on the fog.
Make your way to that back sanger, guys, and hold there for 2 minutes because we're under attack.
2 runners, right to left!
Yeah. Right, certain holy man with armed terrorists.
Walking into the mosque with weapons.
Walking into the mosque, having meetings. Andy's little helper leading the assault on the K-site fob. So when the time comes, we've got the evidence to justify it.
Within the next 24 hours?
Yeah.
He's going to be gone.
Run away! Spot the fucking bully! Disperse! People in the road! Disperse! Leave the road now!
So we've got a choice. We can either leave those guys to defend it. I mean, they're going to have a fucking tough time trying to get in there.
No, don't hold it,
happened
mate.
before.
That's fine.
So we can just leave that alone,
And then we'll hold
this for what goes on with coming through here. Yeah?
Okay, well, what we've got is we've got eyes on a Wimmick. Have you seen which direction it's going? Though?
Not a
I've
clue.
had mixed report.
Not a clue. Yeah, have you still got eyes on that Wimmick? Can you give me a location versus a building reference?
Right rail down by the petrol station. It has not moved any further.
So the petrol station.
Okay, roger that. You just keep eyes on, and if it moves, give us a shout. Wimmick's down there. You need to go and fucking smash that bastard out.
Yeah, but the police.
We'll just go round
shoot the police,
the
Black.
back. Don't shoot the police. Just go round the back and just fucking try and sneak up on it.
Right, can I have some
Or
men?
go down the alleyway. Yeah. Take 3 or 4 of these. Who you want to take? Yeah.
Hamilton, on me. Come on.
Rog.
line now. Back alright.
Wait.
This is the line, guys, here.
Clear behind! Back it up!
Josh! Get your 50 trained on the rat run, yeah? That's it.
Richie, they will be searched.
Susanna getting game there.
Obviously, your guys that are there,
Did you? Okay. Do we get IED? They're all fucking dead in this way, yeah? It's alright, but if you trip it first, then I'm alright. I'll give you 20, 25 minutes minimum.
Dino, James.
Yes?
We don't want those losing.
That was tasty. Map was tasty.
Put enough room between the wagons that if I get hit, you can fucking manoeuvre around it and get the fuck out of there.
Roger.
I do not want to lose all these fucking blokes.
Everybody ready? Yes! No, vehicle's ID, passengers dead.
Get off!
Oh, Lou was the best of all. Now I was taking my hand. But I think you would on your side.
I'm receiving you, that's what's so annoying.
Pascal?
Pascal's in 77.
Well, then he's fucking hostile, isn't he? He's living in an Assyrian state house.
He's not, they're in 69. 77 is a decoy. They're putting all their stuff in 77, according to Pascal. Yeah.
I didn't hide these drugs in my fucking airing cupboard.
So, do we move him to 66? Do we tell him to move to 66?
No, kill him.
Huh?
Kill him.
Pascal?
Yeah.
He's the fucking interim Prime Minister.
I don't give a fuck who he is. He's fucking storing weapons for the fucking Assyrian state.
Well,
it's too easy to just turn around and go, oh, they're putting them there.
they're not mine officer, but they... Why would they come here?
Because he's a fucking idiot.
Right, fair one.
Right, 0 dark 100 tonight, everybody gets murdered.
I'm in.
Right, that's not going to sell at all. We've got confirmed AS in that street.
Yeah.
The only other resident in that street is the fucking Prime Minister. Dress that up however you want. He's a dead man.
Yeah.
You're going to tell the police.
Yeah, he won't be like. Do we need to worry about it? We've got some intel on this guy, and that he's possibly living close to 31 and 30, somewhere around there. Well, in the 30s, let's say, 35, 34, 31, 30, something like that. Just because he's seen down there all the time.
Right, well, unfortunately, until the compound at KSOC is cleared, that's priority.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Who's in
got to be. Who isn't fucking in there? Problem is, as soon as they hear us rolling, it's like fucking flies to shit, isn't it?
Send him on foot.
We're moving now, make sure you're covering that meadow.
Lekker die kant, Alex!
Hey!
Left side, left side.
Fucking hell, school.
Chalk a BFG through the window. That could have knocked someone out.
Get in that room. First floor, contacts. One inside the doorway to my right. Yeah. And then the entrance, yeah.
Yeah, go, mate.
Wasted too much shooting on that corner.
I hate doors on vehicles. That count is like an African cloudburster. Fucking hell. Whoa, 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 whoa. People getting in. Cheers. No.
Sit down now.
Where are we going?
No idea.
Here's our stop, taxi.
Cheers.
Here. Nick, tell us where you want us to go, mate. RPG working? Doug, is this RPG work?
Yeah, Tom's RPG.
Maybe not now.
The Belgians gave us a frequency of ISAF.
Does it pick up only when they're talking?
Yeah, go ahead, Dom, you after me.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah, mate, just checking you didn't get wet. No, I'm relatively dry at the moment, over.
Yeah! Oh! Oh, it was wank.
Oh, it's rolled along.
Yes!
Go,
Oh, fuck!
Coming in, coming in.
Not bad, guys, coming up on 58 from the other side.
Roll through a fucking flashbang at them.
Coming in, Freddy, coming in. Grab it. Coming in.
Oh, they're a long way away. What did you say to them? I made it very clear that we're Chad for Chad. I'm going to go back to 45A. Yeah, no problem.
Where do you want, Treebeard?
I need to get up to the FCC compound.
Just here, okay.
Yeah, up to the gates, close as you can get me, please. I don't want to get lit up.
Okay.
And I don't like that white bus.
It's that one.
So, oh, you want to go in that one,
Yeah.
and ISAF in that one. So where do you want me to park up?
Right outside, so that we can
Or
base
around
a
the
response
back.
straight out the door and into the building.
What?
Yeah, it was back doors. Yeah.
75?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably park here and you can go
Yeah,
round.
exactly.
Yeah.
As long as the van's between us and ISAT,
All
we're
right.
cool.
Yeah, you'll jump out that
Yeah,
side.
exactly. And if you hang on then for a couple of minutes, we'll dive back in and pay you for the return journey, yeah?
Lovely.
Superb.
Consider it's been a one-way trip. Not lasting very long.
That is 75, isn't it? Yeah. There's no fucking way in it. All the doors are shut, locked. Oh, let me get on comms, hold on.
You've got ISAF moving on you.
Right, back in. Yeah. Building 7-5 is completely locked down. Every door, every window is locked. Over. Understood. Can we pull up alongside the containers here for a sec? Taxi! Where's the taxi gone?
Drive up there, I think it's turn around.
Right, got the boxes here, sparks pump here. Get them here ready to go.
Yeah, hang on, excuse me, sorry. Fucking hell.
Right. Aid, if you can provide cover,
Yeah.
go out to the van and provide cover from the van. I'll provide cover from here. Sparks, can you take the cases out 2 at a time and put them in the boots, yeah?
Is that it?
Yeah. Okay. Go in, Aid. Dave, message. Well, can we go back to 3-5, please?
Yeah, is that yours?
Yeah. I'll come back and pay you in 2 secs.
Yeah, I need a lot of money for Duncan.
Yeah.
Oh shit, move!
Straight through the way you came. Let's go. Remember, make it difficult to miss. Okay? Make it difficult.
Why don't we just give him the van?
Okay, from a task force point of view, an incredibly tough weekend as always. First of all, I'd just like to say a big thanks to all the guys on our side for hard work, staying at it in the horrendously filthy hot weather yesterday and the horrendously filthy wet weather today. We began yesterday with security patrols to just check our immediate area. And once that was done, we then started to plan to push out and locate the first of our HVIs. How many did we get in the end?
We got 5 in total.
So we pulled in 5 of the HVIs, 2 or 3, wasn't it?
2 were off one,
Yeah.
3 were killed.
Yeah. Two of Camo Hamid's ministers that were were moving around and needed to be looked at. They were brought in for questioning and have since been shipped off. We managed to locate and eliminate an AS cell that were operating in close proximity to our FOB area, and then kind of the tables turned on us a little bit. The lovely civilians and the like all mounted up. We stuck in our FOB for a little bit. Once we managed to break out, we were then in a constant struggle to try and assist police and KSOC compounds, but were kind of foiled at every attempt to get in, and therefore the KSOC compound was overrun. A big thanks to all my guys, a lot of hard work, a lot of effort went in, and a massive thank you to all the guys on the AS, KOA, KGB sides for just some awesome fighting and absolutely great battles. There was some people with a lot of money for a lot of pyro around here. And some of it sounded particularly exciting at about 5 to 12 last night while everyone was trying to get rid of it before the pyro ban came in. So I'll hand over to the terrorists next to me and and we'll listen to their propaganda bullshit.
Big round of applause for my guys.
From the beginning of the game yesterday, just integrating all the families, they got together, see what was going on. We had some businesses happening. The watch seller who got raided by thieves majority of the day. I don't know if you saw, there's a lot of people running around with watches at their arms. Police involved with that, trying to find out who was stealing it, who was got the street thieving and so forth. A lot of talking between all the houses, all the groups working well within all the group, all the actual families in the area. The largest force was here for the weekend was the KGB style element. They were scattered all over the village, but we were everywhere, and everyone worked really hard for integrating the role play style of it. We did a lot of meetings throughout the day, planning our visits to the KSOC, just say hello. Unfortunately, extended in gunfire and lots of pyrotechnics. The first one, they didn't get in. The second time, they levelled it, smashed it to bits. So well done for all the people involved in both those times to get into that compound. Because the second one was a hell of a firefight, and it looked amazing. Yeah, Trey Bobet took over the ex-presidential government palace area to formulate a
cunning plan.
Yeah, a government to take over the government. Oh, yeah?
You handed over on that?
Yeah, I handed on that, yeah.
Basically, we spent a lot of time with the other families, and we managed to agree amongst all those families that the way that AS wanted to take this country was not for us, and we decided that with all the family support, we would try and form an interim government under the KGB's banner.
This went over, we had over like 3 meetings all last night, which I don't know if they were aware that meetings happen, but we had all the families coming in to meetings to discuss this, and in between a lot of engagements, meetings were going on between all the families.
And basically from there, this morning we managed to hammer out a deal which allowed all of the families of Chad to unite under that banner. We then proceeded to have talks with the commander of the ISAF forces, expressing our hopes for the country, and with the end goal of setting up an interim parliament with the view of holding full elections at the next available opportunity, where I will stand for Prime Minister. However, all the other families are more than welcome, because I'm looking at this as being the best thing for Chad. Is obviously we're looking for representation from all the families to have a fair and free Chad, and that's where we're hoping to take it next. So all of you guys, thank you so very much. It has been a fantastic weekend. Thank you all.
A big thank you to everyone at Sterling Airsoft, and we hope to see you all again at the next one. Thank you very much.